Yo, what's up everybody? This is your boy Canadian here, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about Vince Carter and his time with the Raptors with a couple of pieces of unique memorabilia, right? By a couple, I mean three. Okay? Two jerseys in the back and this pair of shoes you see here. Okay? So if you're interested in this, please stay tuned for this video. So to start off, we're going to talk about these shoes, the Nike Shox BB Force. These shoes were made for the Vince Carter during his time early on with the Toronto Raptors. It has a very unique design, right? With the leather upper, as you can see here, and the Raptors claw mark you can see running up and down the upper, and on this side as well, right? The Raptors claw mark. And the silver and purple heel. All these colors were Raptors colors back in the days. The heel structure is shaped like a car piston, which is very unique at the time. No other shoe had this kind of Shox technology, right? That's why these shoes were called Nike Shox. Right now, if you wear these shoes, the heel can be very hard and uncomfortable. But back in the days, these kind of heels were very revolutionary, right? People thought it will make you jump higher. It looked like springs for your feet, right? But in real life, it really didn't do much for anybody. It was just a cool design. Even though, again, if you wear these shoes nowadays, it is kind of uncomfortable, right? But back in the days, this was very cool. The reason why I wanted to have these shoes in my collection is because I'm a long-time Raptors fan. I grew up in Toronto, so the Toronto Raptors was my hometown team. It still is, right? When I first started watching the NBA, I started watching the Toronto Raptors. And Vince Carter was the biggest superstar on the team. He really put Toronto on the map for NBA franchise. Before him, the Toronto Raptors was nothing more than just an expansion team, and nobody paid attention to them. He really made Canadians everywhere start watching basketball, right? Before Vince Carter, almost nobody in Canada watched basketball. People were more into hockey, but Vince Carter brought in a whole new generation of basketball players coming from Canada. Now there are many, many Canadian basketball players. Andrew Wiggins, right? And many, many more. Now, after talking about these shoes, let's talk about the jerseys I have in the back. I have a lot of Toronto Raptors jerseys in my collection, since it's my hometown team. Right? I have every version of the Raptors jersey ever since it started. But today, I'm going to show you guys the two old school ones, or retro ones, in the back. Right? Both of these jerseys were made by Metro and Ness, a company that specializes in making retro merchandise for sports teams. This jersey is very unique because of its colors and design. It's based off the original Raptors jerseys from the late 1990s. This jersey was a Chinese New Year exclusive back in 2020. They based the jersey, again, off the original jersey, but they changed the colorway. They kept the original purple color, but they added golden stripes to it to symbolize Chinese New Year's. And if you look closely, there are some different patterns as well going down the jersey, right? It also symbolizes Chinese New Year's. The original Raptors jersey had the big Raptors logo on the front, like many jerseys back in the 1990s. Very big, bright, very popping logo, right? This one had the big Raptors here and the big Raptor itself. And on the back, you can see Carter and his number 15. Again, it's exactly the same as the original jersey except for the colors. Now, let's talk about the jersey on this side. This jersey is also very cool. Again, another throwback jersey. This jersey came after this one. This jersey was worn for the first time during the 1999 to 2000 season. It's very unique because they changed the whole design compared to the last jersey, right? This one's much simpler, much cleaner than before. They don't have the big logo on the front. Instead, it's just a nice font that says Toronto on it. It looks much closer to the jerseys we have nowadays, right? It shows the times were changing. People didn't want to see big logos on the front. They wanted to be more clean and more straightforward. This jersey has 3 main colors: the purple, the red, and the black. On the front is mainly purple and red with a big Toronto and number 15. And on the back is mostly black with the 15 and Carter's name. The reason why I have these 2 jerseys in my collection is because, again, I'm a long-time Raptors fan. When I first started watching the Raptors, they were wearing these jerseys in the back. The Raptors are not as successful as they are now. Back then, it was a struggle to win every game. And since I watched for a very long time, right, having these jerseys really brings back memories to when I was younger, watching the Raptors with my friends, with my family, seeing Vince Carter do these crazy dunks. It really brings back a lot of memories. And again, without Vince Carter, Canada, in terms of a country, would not appreciate basketball as they do now. So today, we talked about Vince Carter and his time with the Toronto Raptors. Right? We talked about his shoes, right? The famous Nike Shox BB4s, which was released back in the early 2000s, especially made for Vince Carter, and the 2 jerseys he wore early on in his career. Very cool retro jerseys. Alright, thank you for watching the video today. Right, again, if you're into content like this, talking about shoes, NBA jerseys, other sports memorabilia, please remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed the video today, please click that like button. It really helps a lot with my videos. And until next time, peace.